everybody. Uh, I have had a lot of trouble today even getting started. I'm trying to start again. And the plane we're flying today is the Beechcraft Bonanza G36. Nice plane. I've used it a lot, and I like flying it. I'm comfortable with it, so that's why I'm doing that. Also, it's a short flight, which is good for this plane. So, we're going to start out where I left off yesterday in Liverpool. Yesterday I flew from Dublin to Liverpool, and I'm not going to start on the runway. I'm going to start at a ramp. General Aviation Large. Well, I was looking for a fuel. I'm just going to grab the first one. I don't know where it is. Let's do that. And I'm going to start there. And I'm going to fly to Leeds today. This is not the second leg of Durban, Dublin to Durban, a flight sim odyssey. It's actually a detour. And I decided to do it because I would like to see something more of England from the simulated air before I take head south and go back to the continent. Anyway, we won't see much like this, so I'm going to go into the weather and play God and turn the clock back to I started this around 2 o'clock today, if I get it right. I'm going to take it back to 2 o'clock, which is where I was originally starting this. In all the video you will not see. And I don't know what that was. Here's our flight plan. Take off from Liverpool, head out here up to Leeds. And then we're going to actually kind of overfly the airport and turn around, come back on an ILS approach. Okay, but before I do that, I have to, I have to stop this track IR so I won't have the panels jumping all over me, and I need to start the plane. So do it the lazy simmer's way and just let the sim do it instead of me trying to click all the switches. I was having a lot of trouble in my earlier attempts at this video entering the flight plan, and I hope that's not repeated. So I'm doing these manually, sort of, because if I do it automatically, the co-pilot will release the parking brake and we'll run into all those containers over there. So I don't want to do that. So, having done that, I'll go here to the multifunction panel, or multifunction display, MFD. And you can see, if I can zoom in, we're sitting here. It's good to know. That means the runway's behind me. I'll have to do a 360. Now I want to put in the flight plans. So I'm going to cruise at 5,000 feet today, and I'm going to set the altimeter for 5,000. When we get onto autopilot, I'll climb to 5,000, and we'll just watch the countryside roll by underneath. What else? I've loaded the approach. Let me go back to look at just double check. Scroll down here, and there's the approach. Now, one other thing, now would be good to bring up the chart. Now I want to get the hell out of here. And I remember the runway's behind us. Again, let's go see where we are. And there's runway 9 over there. That's the way I'm going out. So I should tell them of my intentions, I suppose. Well, let's talk to the tower. Boy, I've spent a lot of time on this, haven't I? Okay, I'm going out runway 9. They're not going to be happy with me, but too bad, because I don't want to do a 360 coming out of here. I just like to go straight out. So I know it's behind me. I know it's over to my left. Release the parking brake. Turn around and not hit this guy. And I'm not going to follow these blue arrows. Tower.
Liverpool Tower Beechcraft Alpha Lima Oscar Hotel Alpha ready for departing straight out at runway 27.
Well, I'm not going there.
Beechcraft Alpha Lima Oscar Hotel Alpha altimeter 29.88 wind tree 51 at 12. Straight out departure approved.
There.
For takeoff runway 27.
They're going to be really mad at me because I'm going the opposite way. So I clicked the wrong button.
Cleared for takeoff runway 27 Beechcraft Oscar Hotel.
They're not going to be happy. I'll show you why I want to go this way. I'm already lined up with the course. If I went the other way, we'd have to turn around. I mean, I've already spent enough time, wasted enough time with the flight plan. So I'm going anyway. Flaps. I need flaps. I always forget the flaps. And about 70, 80 knots, 75. Left off. They're gonna really yell at me, I think. Too bad. Gear up. And since I am already in line with where I want to go, I can go to the autopilot really fast. Flaps, don't need the flaps now. I'm turning on AP, nav for navigation, vertical speed, 1,000 feet per minute, and that's it. So we can now enjoy the English countryside. I guess they're pretty laid back in Liverpool. They didn't get mad at me. And see, we're following the flight plan there. So it's a beautiful day in England, although it's really night. So there we are. The autopilot is on. I can goof around with the... You'd think Liverpool, the Beatles came from Liverpool. Wouldn't they have a better airport than this? I don't see one. It's just, that's it. One lousy runway. Anyway, let's get the, at least I'll do that right. Go back to the cockpit. I want them to watch us on radar in case, we don't get where we're going, and they can send out the simulated search dogs. I don't know if they have any dogs in here. They have people at the airports. That's about it.
Altimeter 29.88.
They know how high we are. They know where we are. There's this situation you want people watching you, you know. You got in trouble, the most they can do is talk to you. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't talk to him. I want to work.
Beechcraft, Oscar Hotel Alpha.
If I don't respond, he might get worried. Okay. So, that's it. And, we're going to go through a series of waypoints here. Now, yesterday, flying in from Dublin to the north of the plane, I saw a lot of wind turbines, which I mistakenly called windmills. I do that a lot. There are no Don Quixotes out there. They're in boats. They were wind turbines, hundreds of wind turbines. And England is, it's very interesting flying over England, the English countryside. In 2006, we flew from, we were in France, Aix-en-Provence and Marseille. We flew from Marseille to London Gatwick. And southwestern France, the countryside's pretty wild. I was surprised at how untamed it is. And then you fly in over England, and everything is pretty much as you see it. It's all very neat little plots of land. There's very little wild country here. I think you'd have to go north to Scotland to find something like that. And that's my next plan, actually, is to fly on the continued detour from my original long-term route. I think, oh, what's that? What's going on? What do we just run into? Is that ice? It's the temperature. What did we just hit? Oh boy, we got ice on that. Uh-oh. We got drop ice. Well, I don't have cabin de-ice and I don't have windshield de-ice. And there we go. We got to get under this, and I hope it doesn't cause us to crash. I wasn't expecting this, but this is the real weather, folks. And if this plane ices up, it is not going to fly. And it is minus 5 degrees Celsius, so it's below freezing right here. And I hope if I get under this cloud layer, look like a nice day. We're still not under it. How low can I go? I gotta go lower still. Not good. Boy, we're in trouble. A lot of trouble. Well, it was a nice day till it wasn't. Sorry I can't show you any more of the lovely English countryside. The props won't ice up. The problem is if the wings ice up, the plane is not going to fly, but they haven't yet. They may have to send out a search party, I don't know.
Manchester approach Beechcraft Alpha Lima Oscar Hotel Alpha 1,900 feet.
The ice is gone anyway.
Expect ILS runway 23 right approach. Charlie Tango transition. Cleared to Mike Charlie Tango.
500.
Oh God, what is going on? All right.
Maintain 3,500 feet. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect ILS runway 23 right approach by a Mike Charlie Tango transition. Cleared to Mike Charlie Tango easy 1812.
So there's a terrain warning, and obviously we're too. I'm going to go back up to 3,500 feet and hope we don't have this icing problem. We were getting too close to some ground topographical feature there. So the lovely lady in the GPS warned me. We're going back up to 3,500 feet. I think we're breaking through this. We have some sunlight. Well, didn't expect this. And this is why you check the weather en route, which I did not do. I just thought, oh, it's clear at Liverpool, must be nice all the way to Leeds. And then we ran into this freezing soup. And I'm just hoping the wings don't start icing up. This is kind of nerve-wracking. Even though I'm sitting at my desk in Aptos, California, and absolutely had no risk at all, other than the embarrassment. Okay, so we're going to stay at 3,500 feet, which is where I want to be to enter this landing pattern. 3,500 and then going down to 2,600 to get the ILS. And we are out of that anyway. I'm actually seeing some ground. Phew. All right. That was scary, folks. Might climb a little more. Go to 4,000. And Leeds approach. No.
Beechcraft Oscar Hotel Alpha, did you hear my last transmission?
Going to 134.5 feet, Beechcraft Oscar Hotel Alpha.
Boy. Okay, well, you never know.
Leeds approach Beechcraft Alpha Lima Oscar Hotel Alpha 3,900 feet.
That's better.
Beechcraft Alpha Lima Oscar Hotel Alpha Leeds approach altimeter 29.83 continuous plan.
And phew. So we got down within 500 to 500 feet of something or other, and I had no business flying in this weather, in that weather, because still, it's cold up here. It's 4 degrees below freezing. This is a good example of what happens, how well modeled this flight sim is, because when it's cold out there, you get ice on the windows, you get ice all over the plane. If you have the wrong plane, you're just going to crash. And this is not quite the right plane for these kinds of conditions. If I had taken the bigger twin-engine Beechcraft Baron, that has full de-icing, the airframe, the windshield, the props, everything. This plane, just the prop.
Victor approach on 129
Okay.
Good day.
Well, talk to the airport now.
129.055 Beechcraft Oscar Hotel
That is
Alpha.
the comm frequency. And,
Approach
contact
Beechcraft Alpha
approach.
Lima Oscar Hotel Alpha 4,000 feet.
Beechcraft Alpha Lima Oscar Hotel Alpha approach altimeter 29.8. Continue as planned.
Alright, well, the main thing here is what I have to do next. I have to get down to 3,500, so I'm going to do that now. So Leeds is just a straight ahead, and I don't know what time it is here locally. As I said, it's really night. That would have been scary to run into that fog bank or whatever it was. Have the everything freezing up at night. Anyway, so this is I suppose Leeds proper. I seem to remember this used to be a center of cloth making back in the 1800s. I have to look that up. And as to how well this is represented in the sim, only a Leeds resident would know. What do you call them, a Leedsian? They would have to take the lead in telling you whether Leeds is spot on here. And we're going to descend to 2,600, and then I'm going to reduce the altitude setting to below 2,600. So when we get to here, the plane is going to continue descending, but I have to remember to arm the approach or it won't. I could arm it now, but I think I'll wait till we come around this turn. And by the way, we're getting low on gas. And there's a switch down there that I could flip, but I usually flip it the wrong way. I could flip to the other tank. I think that's our temperature, 28 degrees Fahrenheit. I never noticed that. I hope we're not going to run out of gas. I don't want to make the wrong... Uh-oh. I did it. Uh-oh. Shit. Uh-oh. Come on. Oh, this is embarrassing, folks. Come on. Whoa. Oh, that was close. Okay. That's not the way to save fuel. Well, too many adventures here. I've got to learn how to flip that lever the right way. I always do it the wrong way. I saved a little gas that way, though. Boy, that was scary. Alright, where are we? This flight has been too interesting. And we are coming around on the I hope we're going to end up on the runway. You know, I really don't know what's going on now. I think, yeah, approach. I really screwed this up, folks, because we are going around in circles now, and so I got to go off the autopilot. I don't know where we are. I really goofed up, and forget this chart. Forget all the nice instrument landing. Because it's all on me. Boy, that was embarrassing. The whole thing. I'm steering by this green arrow below, which is the localizer, and I have got to slow down or I'm never going to get there. I've got to reduce my altitude significantly. Forget about the glide slope. We're just going to do this visually all the way. And I'm too fast. I do like this plane because in a situation like this, I can usually land it. So everything got screwed up. We got off course. Well, this will make for interesting viewing, I guess. Embarrassing for me. Alright, gear down. I don't want to forget that. And all that's going on, you don't want to forget your landing gear. Flaps. One-notch flaps. Stay lined up with the runway. Keep it about where it is in the windscreen.
500.
And, well, that was a little bit too much. Too much excitement for one afternoon. And I'm too low by those red lights there, but personally I don't think so. Alright. Okay. Whoa! That was too exciting by half. Oh. It's ridiculous, you know. I mean, I feel like I am flying. That's why this game is, it's not a game. It's really quite addictive. Well, Leeds is, you know, it's like they've got something going for them here. Where can I park? I'm going to go right. They've got jetways. Big jet here. So late afternoon. Sun is to our whatever. We're going about night. Sun's in the west, sort of. Setting. Oh, that's where it should be. Where did the little planes park? Hit the park where I'm supposed to. But looks like cars over there. I think I'll just park it right here. Well, this actually looks like a parking spot. I think I will park right here. Got that nice line. Pivot around, straighten up. There. There. Okay. Cut the gas, set the brake. Whoa. Well, I hope you enjoyed this flight more than I did. And it's been great having you along. And I'm going to leave you with what I always do, what the flight controllers say when they finish a transmission and they're handing you off nicely to somebody else, which is finishing you off. They say good day. So, good day.